This is the reading of the text of Unit 2, Adrenaline, on page 16 of the book American Inside Out Evolution, Intermediate Level. If you don't go, you don't know. Chris Graham's philosophy is that sometimes it's best to make decisions without thinking too hard. And even if you make the wrong decision, it often makes a good story. That philosophy is what brought him to Cerro Negro, the most active volcano in Nicaragua, and the only place in the world where you can do organized volcano boarding. As an adrenaline junkie, Chris likes to be in situations that are dangerous, and he loves telling people stories about his adventures. This story started dangerously enough. After a half-hour ride on an open truck, Chris arrived at the 720-meter summit and found out that his volcano board was just a small tin tray. When he sat down to put on a jumpsuit, he felt the ground. It was so hot that there was steam rising from it. He didn't feel any better when it took the guide less than a minute to go through the instructions. This was going to be an extremely dangerous ride. The first part of the descent was like being in the first car of a roller coaster. Chris couldn't scream or yell because too many rocks were hitting his goggles and face. He felt like he was flying, but then, boom, his body started spinning and he landed 500 meters down the mountain. In a crash like that, your body spins so fast that it doesn't feel like you are spinning at all. It's scary, but also very exciting. When he eventually stopped spinning and sat up, he heard people at the bottom of the volcano cheering. They weren't impressed. They were just pleased that he was still alive. On the way back to his hotel, the guide told Chris about the many accidents on the volcano. Just the week before, a Norwegian broke her collarbone. People break wrists and arms every month, and a lot of people get road rash. The next day, Chris couldn't lift his left arm above his shoulder, and he had to turn his whole body to look left or right. But he only had a few scratches on his left arm and shin. Very disappointing. He wanted more impressive injuries. But then Chris realized this was a ridiculous thought. He should be happy to be in one piece. Ridiculous is the word friends and family use when they hear Chris's stories. They also say insane, dangerous, stupid, immature, outrageous, childish, naive. But Chris doesn't care. He loves having these experiences. After all, if you don't go, you don't know.